Well. Hello, everyone. Hello. Happy Monday night.
Yeah.
Hello. Welcome, everyone, to our Kids on Bikes Playtest Now mini-series.
It started off as just a one-off, and
It did.
We just keep going, man.
Yeah, I mean, crazy shit keeps happening, so I guess let's figure it out, right?
We'll beat the game
We have
eventually.
to beat it. We have to win Kids on Bikes before we can be ready for the show.
Zach, what do you have to say to all those people who say they don't want to invest in something that's not going to last that long?
Ooh.
That's dumb. A movie's only an hour and a half long. Usually. Not anymore. They're usually like 2.5 hours. You invest time in that.
You're reminding me, though. I don't want to go to the movies anymore. It's an investment that doesn't last long enough.
But here's the thing. I mean, think about it. The more you invest, the longer it could last.
That's true.
It was only supposed to be a one-off.
That's true.
Everyone became super invested, and here we are, like several weeks later. So.
That's true.
See,
Also,
movies need to adopt that, where I'm going to pay $30 and you're going to give me twice the movie.
I should probably tell you guys, though, you especially, and the people at home, there will be this episode and 2 more.
Oh, okay.
We won't be able to do the 24th because that's the day before that holiday. And
That's when we actually go to a small town and do it in real life.
no, we're back here by then.
Oh,
Hear
okay.
me out. No.
Okay. So welcome to Kids on Bikes. It's gonna be fun. Yes, we are Gaiaka doing one on the 31st. So there will be this, the 17th, and the 31st. And yeah.
Radical.
Christmas Eve is not the last game for this campaign. Don't listen to what they tell you on the internet. A lot of people probably won't be here on Christmas Eve, and that would be a weird time for us to do this show. Okay. So, we're going to do a show, and in this show, you can inflict havoc or help.
Yeah.
Either or. For those that don't know, as you can see on the overlay, we have a goal for tonight. We put the goal bar up because we haven't hit our goal the last couple weeks on the show, and I would love to hit it. I would love to. It would feel great. It would give me those tingles in my jingles, as we all know.
Some might even say we need to.
Yes, some might say that. Some would definitely say that.
That's one way to put it.
As Boss Lika is just sitting there with her eyes down like, yes, you will reach these goals.
Just taking some notes.
Uh-huh.
She's not taking notes for her character. She's taking notes for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Ninja and Kaiju are
Yep.
fighting under the table.
Yep. Yeah. One is
Yep.
on this side, one is on that
That's
side.
amazing.
You guys can't see it. They're fighting through the cover of the table.
That's amazing. That's pretty great.
Oh, dogs. Oh, dogs. So we're going to put them away real quick. So, as you can see on the overlay, if you go to streamlabs.com/hyperrpg, you can help this show and help keep the channel alive and be a part of the action. This show in particular, you get to help drive the story. I have no notes, no plan. This show is almost completely generated by your interactions and what you bring to the table. Last week we had a crazy encounter that resulted in a very what the fuck moment that was completely set up by you all and Bert's suggestive nature of trying to make you all realize that you should bring crab people into the show. So, yeah, for $10 you can tip with the name of the player, just their first name. You'll see it on our one-shot store to give them a token, and these tokens will allow them to get better rolls. And something I'd like to see from you all tonight that we haven't really experimented with on this show yet are the planned actions.
Mm-hmm.
And I will allow tokens to be put towards planned actions. And if you guys don't remember what those are, if you're trying to do something that's set up for later, I will give you a difficulty. You could choose to not risk rolling and half your die on that. So say if I tell you something is a difficulty of 4 and a skill that you have a D10 in, you could just say, I'll use that as, my planned action, and it would count for 5. And you don't have to roll for it if you don't want to risk it. And say if I told you it was a difficulty of 6, you could say you're going to use your planned action and then add a token to get it up if you don't want to risk rolling. So the reason we haven't really used those yet is so far a lot of things have been happening directly in the moment and affecting things right in the moment. But if you start getting ideas, things you want to start setting up, which there was probably an opportunity last week and I missed it as the GM and didn't set that up properly. So I'll try to work on that as well. So $10 to give a token. $25 to add evidence to an existing rumor. And our Discord especially, you can go to the 10 Candles room, and there is a lot of the mods are posting what rumors have been started. Now, evidence means that when we hit our goal, it is more likely that that rumor will become true. Right now, there's a very clear winner in the lead for the next rumor to become true, but I'm not going to tell you guys.
Okay.
And it'll be interesting. So you can keep adding evidence to these rumors to make sure that they happen and make them more fully fledged out inside this world. $50, you can create an entirely new rumor in the town. These rumors are just things that you hear on the wind. They could be about other characters. They could be about things happening in the town. We've had some amazing rumors so far. I'll read through them in just a little bit to give you all an idea, if you're a new viewer, on how you can affect the story. Every $75 earned to support the channel gives you a psychic energy token. You can use these energy tokens to use your special mind powers that you all have, and they can come in really handy because just like normal tokens, you can add them to your results to make them succeed. And every action, some actions might cost more than one if you're trying to do something super, super epic and pretty awesome. So you will start today with 3 because there was a deal made at the end of last week, and that deal resulted in you getting to keep that energy and not use them up. $100 to add a hashtag NPC townie to the game. So this would be like adding a whole new character for $100. We saw some really cool ones last week, and this is a really fun way, to really fledge out this world. You're helping me tell the story. This is honestly, I get excited about this because it's exciting to sit in this chair and have literally no idea where the hell it's going to go. I haven't a clue. And the chat is kind of in control of that. So tonight, you'll see we have the goal bar on stream. We have $1,000 as our total goal for the show. Every 500, a rumor will come true. If we get to 1,000, all of us out here on this show will sign this book and put it inside a thumper box with some more goodies and send it to a lucky individual in the chat room.
All right.
Yeah. And I'll do that every week. So it'd be great to hit it every week. I'll just sign some more books for everybody, build some really cool packages together. Those packages will include some new Ultimate Masters Magic Booster cards that I got yesterday. Oh boy! They're really good packs.
They are good packs.
They're really good. I like that set a lot.
I put some on my Amazon wish list. I put like the big booster giant box. On my wish
It's like $300.
No, it's only $150.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, one of the masters. Some of the other ones are more
bigger,
expensive. Yeah.
Okay. Well. Let's see if I
ride
have
some
anything
bikes.
else. Y'all want to
Yeah,
ride some
man.
bikes?
Yeah.
By bikes, you mean stolen police cars.
Hell yeah.
All right.
And
All right.
shotguns.
Just borrowing them.
Yes.
I mean,
Only pull the trigger if absolutely necessary.
So
I felt like it was.
I'm going to go into really quick, and it looks like Mylan's already gotten 2 tokens. So get it
Yay!
together, everyone else.
That's
Thank
cool.
you.
It's cool.
I'm going to go through really quick all of the rumors that are surrounding this town of Undecided. 1988, the town of Undecided.
Yes.
And as you guys can see, everyone right now is playing themselves. We did that because we were just testing the system, but now it's stuck.
really weird.
Mylin's playing a 16-year-old rich kid. Lucas is playing a 12-year-old dork. It's
I will say my original character sheet, this character creator, his name is Theodore, which would continue the trend of all of the children being like a T name. But it's Teresa, Tammy, Tanya, and Lucas.
That's brilliant.
Malika is playing a 26-year-old forest ranger, and Bert is playing a 16-year-old loner. I asked you guys for these definitions, and you told me, you said loner.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
It's funny how that's not what he gets to do for this.
I know, but
Yeah.
I've got to give you Lock and Key. You are basically just the lead kid from Lock and Key.
Yeah.
Have you read Lock and Key, Lucas?
No.
That's a good
Oh
one.
wow, it's so good, and you're basically the lead kid from Lock
So-
and Key.
It's a conspiracy theorist, but turns out like all of his wild ideas are true. Or what?
No, he's a kid that watched his dad get murdered.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
One of those.
yeah.
Cool.
We all
Let's
know
have
the
some
story.
fun now.
It's a really good book.
Okay, I'll read it.
Written by Stephen King's son.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You should check it out. All right, I'm going to get this set up real quick.
For a second, I thought you meant his character in the game. Then I realized you were talking about Lock and Key.
Yep, you're
Yeah.
right, Flatout. Tyler, you just finished Lock and Key 2 days ago? Yeah, it's so fucking good. All right, so here are all the rumors that surround the town of Undecided. That there's a child raised by wolves in the forest. That the town is named Undecided because a secret government agency is hiding something there.
That was mine.
Red eyes from a creature have been spotted in the forest.
That was mine.
Which, I mean, we've already kind of said that. It's just, that's not much of a rumor. I mean, it's what a 12-year-old is like. Yep, there's red eyes out there. The local laundromat launders money.
Or launders
Creature
more
in the
than
woods,
laundry.
either a Wendigo or a Bigfoot. The kids in Lucas's class say there's a black curtain in the back of the video store that hides the entrance to a secret society meeting room. It must be a men's-only society because it seems like only old men go in there.
So weird.
I'm surprised nobody's added more evidence to that one. That's probably my favorite one. So
I want
wanted-
that to be something.
I wanted
I mean,
to
I
explore
tried
that
setting it
too.
up hard. I tried setting it up.
I wanted to explore that one.
Yeah. The old abandoned train station near the lake is haunted. Strange noises, mostly trains, can be heard at times. And on a foggy night, the lights are on at the station. However, the station hasn't had maintenance in over 10 years. Woo.
That was spooky.
There's going to be a friggin' Batman movie. Yeah. The mayor of Undecided is said to have an illegitimate child, but no one knows who it is. And one of the rumors that was true last week is that under one of the bridges lives a man that looks like a sea creature, maybe a lobster man or a boy, and all people hear all the cries and screams when people throw trash over the bridge. That was the rumor. Come to find out it was true.
Just a little
Too true.
mistranslated
How to
on
Yeah.
what lobster man means.
Yeah. To save money one year, the town government secretly ground up really old tombstones from the pet cemetery and a few from the people cemetery to fill in the potholes around town.
That's just sound logic.
That's smart.
And then we had an NPC and then a rumor associated with that NPC. Isaac does crazy experiments and messes with stuff he doesn't understand, blending some serious jury-rigged electricity experiments with the occult, witchcraft, and black magic rituals. Some believe he will open the gates of hell. I want to tell
He's
you all
11.
something right now. That is currently the most evidence given towards a rumor. So unless somebody starts adding more evidence to other things,
That one's gonna be true.
when we hit 500, you're gonna have to deal with 11-year-old opening the gates of hell.
So what you're saying is,
That's
But we'll
amazing.
see how that's interpreted.
if you
Yeah.
want that to be true, you better hit 500 real quick, and then it becomes true.
Nah, he's just like a weirdo.
He's just a weirdo. Let's give him a generator. Nothing.
And that being said, these rumors, because they're rumors, I'm going to incorporate them in a way that works for the story, as we learned with Lobster Man. So, changes in behavior, increasing closeness plus separation anxiety, signs of traumas, and other suspicious signs and observations suggest that Lucas's twin sisters may have been experimented on and or experienced supernatural and traumatic experiences. You didn't
What?
see yeah.
Is that a new one? That's a new one. Yeah.
That was from last week. I started playing with it.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah,
the
you did.
vibe. I was like, my sister's messed up.
Tammy is a little weird. Antisocial park ranger has been luring children to their cabin in the woods, and no one has seen Bert, Lucas, or Mylan in 3 days. She might be the monster in the woods. Boy, what would happen if that one became true?
Like all this really
I
was
feel like there's a registry she'd have to be on.
Malika's plan, and it just went accidentally insane.
What happened to that past park ranger?
No, it's cool. We're part of a Parks Passport program.
Yes, Parks Passport Program. The PPP.
Yeah, I remember.
Hold it
The last park ranger was hearing voices in the ranger station. They were found one day rocking in the corner with blood coming from their ears, a bloody ice pick by their feet, mumbling, "I still hear them. Why can't I make them stop?" Those are all the rumors that are currently on the board. You can add as many rumors as you want to keep this getting crazier and crazier in the strange town of Undecided. Only 3 episodes remain, so you better start getting the crazy shit in there now. They're all so good. Honestly, I want you all to know, these are so good, and this is so much fun. This is so much fun to see the crazy, weird shit you're throwing, and I'm glad you're catching on to it. Like, these are rumors. Try to remember when you were a kid. What were the weird rumors about people in your town that you had? About your neighbor? About, you know... Just really think about it, because there's some fun stuff you can throw in there.
If we don't get an old man
It's
Jenkins-
Pandar. You don't add evidence to the Batman rumor. We already...
Perfect.
Oh, Panda, it's
Yes,
amazing.
I guess we're going to find some
He's
stuff.
just, what he's doing
I
is
really
he's
want-
trying to make this world our world.
No, he's trying to break it.
Oh.
Because his evidence says, dudes, the guy that played Lando Calrissian in Empire is going to be Harvey Dent in the Batman movie.
It's true.
So that's a rumor.
It's true. Yeah, it's a good rumor. I heard he signed on for a deal, man. It's going to be fine. 2-picture deal.
I can't wait for this. I can't wait for this 11-year-old to open the gates of hell, you guys.
I know.
Yeah. So
That'd be amazing.
we're gonna start the show the same way we started last week, and we're gonna check in on the diary and journal entries of our players. So Mylin, starting with you, let's hear your dear diary about everything that's happened so far and where you currently are and your mindset. I would also like to say, just before we get started, so you all know kind of how things are going down here. Not much has been said since the events that transpired last week. A calm has kind of sat over the group as Lucas has comforted his sister. In the back of the car, you all have made your way to the psychic's house. And outside the psychic's house, the palm reader, you've all just kind of been sitting in the car without talking. A certain amount of time has passed that you're completely unaware of, as you're all deeply lost in thought. So let's hear your dear diary, Mylin.
Dear diary, what can I say? Just another messed up week. I was supposed to be applying for colleges, and instead I got locked up in a government facility, which we blew up. I'm pretty sure I don't know if we killed the kid or what and took his powers, but he died. Joey, he helped us get out of there, but he was really messed up and just murdered a lot of people in a really bad way. And then we got back to town finally, and everybody is gone. And except for one kid, this one weird kid with a lab in the forest. So we robbed a police station. I don't know if it's robbed if nobody's there anymore, honestly. But we took stuff from a police station. I guess those gun lessons my dad gave me when I was a kid were a good idea. And now we're just trying to find everybody. I don't know. I'm a freaking kid. This isn't... We're supposed to be worrying about, like, homecoming dance and prom and not this. Oh, and maybe I can fly.
What's important to your mind is amazing. Lucas.
Dear diary, I'm definitely a superhero now. This week, everybody disappeared from the town except Tammy and maybe a couple other people. But the fact that we found my sister makes me feel like maybe I'm chosen or something, and that I need to protect her, and that we can find the rest of everybody else if we use her as a clue. And then also, I found out that the way that I can control minds and stuff, I can actually use that to make like a force field. And I used it on this really strong, big lobster guy. And then we took him out. And now the town is going to be safer because of us. And I kind of wish that everyone were here in town right now to see how serious and cool and just kick ass I am right now, and I definitely look the part with my current police gear, I'm thinking if I don't become a superhero, maybe I want to be a policeman. Love, Lucas.
Malika, your journal entry, please.
Journal. Personal affirmations. This was not your fault. The power inside all of us is something to be feared. It is not my place, underline underneath not, to use these powers. What happened to Scott isn't my fault. I will be okay. Everyone will be okay. It is your responsibility to protect these kids. What the hell am I supposed to do next?
Bert, your diary entry.
Dear Diary, everyone in town is gone. I guess that's strange, but I didn't really spend a lot of time with anybody in town anyways, so it's kind of just like normal. Except, I guess Dad's gone. The group I'm with is strange. We're learning more about ourselves, I guess, or something. I'm not sure. But as we're putting together everything and figuring it out, I don't know. I guess I was always right. It's good to know you're right, I guess. ... I mean, I always knew there was a lobster man, but now I guess I know it's real. But I guess encountering something that you thought would be exciting, it's different. Anyways, I guess we're gonna go see like a psychic reader or something. I don't really know much about that, but I'm here and I'm gonna try and figure it out.
Okay.
I like that we all glossed over the fact that we definitely murdered a lobster man in our diaries. I just
This was not your fault. That is what I'm telling myself. I wrote it down.
Lucas?
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Where am I? What's going on?
Well, see, like I said, I have powers. We all have powers. But we don't really have the power.
Where am I, stupid?
We're at a psychic's house. We don't really have the power to
Who are all these
be
people?
psychic.
Where's Mom? Where's Dad? Where's Tammy?
What's wrong with your sister?
What's going
Where's
on?
Tammy, Lucas?
What are you talking about?
Where's Tammy?
Where have you been?
Wait, I thought that was...
Why am I in this strange car? Who are you people?
You're Tammy.
No.
Yeah.
Where's Tammy?
Sad. Did we get the wrong sister?
I would know the difference between my two sisters. Does this
You
look
would.
like-
It still looks like Tammy.
We don't know where Tanya is.
I'm Tanya, you idiot.
We don't know where...
Where's Tammy?
You're being crazy. We don't know where our family is. We don't know where
do you mean?
anyone is.
What do you mean you don't know where they are? Where's Mom and Dad? I want to go home. Who are these strange people?
They're my friends. We don't know where anybody is. Everybody's gone in town.
Why are you friends with old people? These are strangers.
Because they're all that's left. And also, we have superpowers. But only when we're together.
I think I'm dreaming.
Yeah,
I want to wake up.
maybe you should get some rest.
Okay.
Maybe if you are dreaming, then going to sleep will wake you up.
Hey guys, the music's so loud I can't hear them talk. My headset. So Tammy, kind of closes her eyes and leans her head up against the window. And this little interaction kind of snaps you all out of the haze you've been in. It's just become dark. And almost prompting you, a light turns on the front porch of the palm reader. So you don't know if this light is that this woman is still alive inside, or if it's just one of those porch lights that kicks on when the sun goes down. But it kind of snaps you all too.
I guess, are we doing this? Are we trying to...
Yeah, let's go. I mean, what else are we... That's what we're here for.
Scott, do you believe in spirits and things?
You kind of call for Scott, and upon no answer, you've kind of lost track of when the last time was Scott spoke to you.
Alright. What if the psychic's powers are more powerful than our powers?
Well...
And what if the psychic is not a good, or like one of the good guys?
We have guns?
Oh.
And we also have the power of mind suggestion. So...
It's true.
And
I could probably do something.
yeah, you could. If you have to. But...
You see the curtain on the front porch. You see like a curtain on the front window, kind of pulled back just a hair and then fall slowly as you see the whole curtain moving from the inside, and you see a shadow silhouetted by the light.
I want to walk up and knock on the door.
Oh, okay, we're going.
Hello?
All right.
Hello? Is anyone home?
You hear no response. You do hear the sound of moving very quickly, and whoever is moving kind of runs into a couple things inside as you hear a couple things knock over off of a table, a small kind of bump and a crash, and then it goes silent again.
Is everything okay in there?
We just need some help, please.
I pull out my baton, police baton.
Did you leave Tammy in the car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello? I want to jiggle the knob and see if the door's open.
You can't just open someone.
The door slowly creaks open. The lights are on. First thing on the inside, you see a small room filled with drapes. There's about 5 to 6 cigarettes and a cigarette bowl in the middle of this table. One of them still smoking. Little trail of smoke coming up. You see this globe in the center of the table, surrounded by candles, none of which are lit. And then on the opposite side, you see another curtain with a light kind of shining under the curtain, very clearly revealing to the back part of the house, and you hear some movement coming from the other side in the back of the house.
Hello? Anyone home? I'm sorry to open the door. We really could use your help.
Are you here to rob me?
No, we're just kids.
You hear this It's a very clearly a middle-aged man's voice, not the psychic palm reader. You know, I don't know if any of you have ever been here before, ever seen this woman. You've seen her around. You know her as the palm reader. An older woman, walks with a little bit of a hunchback. But you've never been here before. I don't have any money, all right?
We don't want your money. Do you know where the palm reader is? We need her help.
I don't think money really matters anymore.
I don't think society is gone. I think just
What do you need my mother for?
We want a palm reading.
Haven't you seen everyone in town's missing, and some kid in the woods said maybe your mom could help.
A kid in the woods?
Isaac?
That little twerp that comes into the video store to get... never... As he kind of peeks his head around the corner, you recognize this individual as the video store clerk.
Sure.
You four. I saw you four together last week.
Yeah, we were camping out in the woods on
for school, for our special interest, for our college application.
Yeah, there's a passport program from departments of...
Yeah, I told the police you were the last one I saw these kids with. Everyone thought you took them out to the woods and did things with them.
Yeah,
No.
You know, if looking at trees and exploring flora and fauna are doing things with kids, yes, I am guilty of that, but no more.
So you all been out there?
Yeah, so wait, so
That's where I live.
do I remember like his name tag or anything? Do you have a name?
You would remember his name is Philip.
Okay.
He's the clerk at the video store. Is always the same guy that's there.
Sure.
Not the one who runs it, but just the clerk.
Phil, right?
Philip.
Philip?
As he says this, he's obviously calmed down as he sits in one of the chairs opposite you across the globe and picks the cigarette that was lit back up. So you've been out there.
Yeah, so what happened? What do you remember that happened?
And how are you still here?
I don't fucking know.
So
I got really, really high. And I woke up and Mom was gone.
You can fly too?
What?
You can fly?
How high did you fly?
What the fuck are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Did your mom give
I
you
got
superpowers?
stoned and then my mother was gone. Jesus,
y-
kids.
Can you talk to him?
Yeah.
He
No,
turned to
look.
stone?
Yeah. How old are you?
Why does that matter?
How old?
And what kind of question is that?
How old does this character look?
He's middle-aged. He's
Okay.
probably like late 30s.
Look, your mom's missing.
I mean, isn't everyone?
Yeah.
Everyone was out looking for you all. You three go missing. The whole town literally shut down to find these 3 kids that the forest ranger abducted.
She didn't abduct us.
Wow, really? The
All I know,
whole town?
I mean, yeah. It's not like people really give a shit. It's just the next thing, right?
Oh,
Something to
Yeah.
talk about.
that makes sense.
Do I suspect that Philip is the same person who closed the curtains on us when we first walked up?
Yeah, I would say that you don't hear anyone else moving in
Sure.
the house. You have no reason to be suspicious. He seems pretty calm now that he recognizes. In fact, he feels and looks relieved. He's confused, but relieved.
All right.
Had there been other people by? You said you were worried we were going to rob you.
Yeah.
What kind of other people?
Well, I don't know. I hear things, especially the first night. Hear things.
Like what kind of things? Like
Like,
lobster people?
what?
No,
No.
sorry.
Fuck. No, man. You know, like crawling. You know, scraping, scratching.
Oh.
Like you hear it, but you can't see it. You guys seen Alien?
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to watch movies like that.
You're not
It's
missing
like
out.
there's the thing crawling in the grates, but there's no grates. Fucking wild. Every night. It's like I hear him outside. Don't see him.
Oh,
And there's a couple kids, like a group of kids, been going around stealing shit from houses. The second they heard I was inside, they ran off. It doesn't seem like everybody left.
Like the army hasn't showed up, or like
police or anything?
He
Any
kind of
news?
picks up the phone on the table, and you can hear.
Yeah.
My mom said that one day Jesus
Wait.
would come and take all the good
You haven't
people.
tried driving out of town yet, have you?
I was gonna say, why wouldn't you drive to like the next town?
Oh man. Oh, you're in for a trip.
Why? What happened?
Nah, you should check it out. Yo, I don't even know if we're on Earth anymore.
What?
No, what? Do you try to drive out of town?
Yeah,
And what happened to you?
I ended up back here.
You probably got lost.
Kid, I've lived here my whole life. It's a very long life.
Okay.
I grew up with your dad. Never mind. Look. There's no way out. I hit the road, headed out of town. Ended up right back in town.
Have you been
Did it
looking-
again, thought I was crazy, somehow lost my mind, turned around, right back here. Again. That was day 2.
Have you been looking for your mom?
I mean, I'm supposed to say yes, but kind of relieved. She was sick. Lost her mind. Talking to herself all the time.
Scott, are you there?
Scott?
Dang.
Oh, you're doing that? Yeah, never mind. No response.
Wait, sorry, you said your mom was like saying things to herself
Yeah,
before this happened, like leading up to it, or for like a while?
years.
Oh, sure.
Lost her mind like 2-3 years ago. Hard to keep track sometimes. She's...
Hey, can we ask you another weird question? What's
Oh, please.
what's behind that black curtain in the video store? Some kids told us something was there.
I saw something one time.
Did you?
Yeah.
I'm not I'm not allowed to know.
Is it Freemasons? My grandpa was a Freemason.
Wait. If you're not allowed to know, who does know?
Fucking mayor knows, that's for sure.
He's probably out of commission for a while. Do you have keys to the video store?
Yeah, do you
You
have
think that has
access?
something to do with this?
Maybe.
I don't
No,
know.
I don't have keys to that door. If I did, I would have gone in there a long time ago and seen what the fuck was going on. Guy who owns that place, something really shady is going on back there. Every night, 9:30 p.m., I have to close up shop sharp. Sharp. It's black sedan every single night, pulls into the alleyway and unloads something into that back room. I'm not at liberty to know. Fucking aliens. I bet it. Telling you, we're not on Earth anymore. I bet they came in years ago. Got to my mom. Maybe got to you all. Who knows? But Mayor would show up every once in a while.
Do you know where?
Pay me to leave. So whatever he had going down must have been loud enough they didn't want me to hear.
Can we borrow your keys for just the regular part of the video store, and maybe we can deal with the door?
You want to rent some fucking movies? Like,
No, but
what's your... Everyone's dead.
yeah.
We're
well, I don't
probably
know
on
if they're
some
dead.
alien world trapped in hell, and you're worried about a video store?
We're worried about trying to get out
Look,
of here. Find
weird
everyone.
shit goes on in this town, okay? Always has.
Okay, well, what do you want to do? Just like live here till you die? Alone? Just live in this house?
Maybe we could go live in your house.
Cool. Go live in my mansion. Great. What are you going to do when we run out of food?
Yeah, why don't we go buy them? Never mind.
I bet those kids have already got to your house. That's probably the first place they went. Everybody wants to go up to the rich kid's house, right?
Who are these other kids?
Can you describe them?
Kids, man. They all look like this one, you know? They all look the same. I don't have kids. I don't know. Kids are kids. They're loud, obnoxious, annoying.
Well, guys, what do you want to do? Obviously, the fortune teller's not here, and like, I don't think there's any answers for us here. So
I think this is
we
a
can-
waste of time.
yeah, okay. So where do you want to go, you guys? Do you want? We can go to my house and see if we
As
can
he
find
takes
those other
another
kids?
drag on the cigarette and kind of blows the smoke up in the air. I bet she doesn't even know what her dad does she? The weird shit that goes on in this town.
I mean, my dad helped build this town. What are you talking about?
Right.
What do you know?
Where do you think they got all that money?
Hard work.
My dad owns a construction company, among other things.
You ever hear about the facility up on the hill, the one that blew up a couple days ago, right when all this shit went down?
Yeah, well, what
Yeah.
about it?
We've heard some things about it.
I heard he started that place, and that's where all the money came from.
No.
What?
Guys, my dad wouldn't keep me prisoner.
Mylena.
That's just dumb.
Do you need this? And I point to like the crystal ball.
It's just a ball, dude.
Yes, you don't.
My mom swindles money out of people, looks for desperate... It's all fake.
Yeah,
Cool.
can we
so
borrow
then you
it?
don't need this then?
You want my mom's crystal ball? Fucking take it, she's dead. Crazy Bat's gone anyway. Everybody's gone.
Guys, I think we should maybe stop by my house. Unless you want to see if there's something at the video store. But let's stop at my house.
Hey, who's this kid you were talking about? What's this kid in the woods? What the shit's that all about?
You know, stupid rumors.
Oh, this kid was trying to figure out where everybody went.
Cool. I'm just gonna grab the ball and I'm. Hey, Phil. It's been
Philip.
Philip. Thank you.
Uh,
This has been enlightening. Take your guys' time. I'm gonna go walk outside.
Hey, he puts a hand on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Watch out for the lobster people. Get the fuck out of my house.
Philip.
Get out. Go. Just leave, please.
Philip, can I borrow your keys to the video store?
Yeah.
All right.
Let me know what you find in the black room.
As we all walk
If
out.
you survive it.
I pocket
I'm
the
already
keys.
I want to be the last one that files out, and as I file out, I turn around and want to be like, so by the way, don't worry about the lobster people. We took care of that. And then just turn on my heel and leave.
What you see for a brief second is his face like... As the door closes, his mind is now blown.
He went back up.
Let's check up on your sister, Lucas.
Yeah.
As you head to the car, you see the back door is open
Oh, jeez.
and your sister is not inside.
Oh my gosh. Tammy!
It's now completely dark.
Tammy, where'd you go? Why do you always do this?
This is how this whole thing started. We had to go find. Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
Tammy!
Look, guys, come on.
I'm not doing this again. She'll find us, or I don't know. She's
No, we can't just.
No. Come on, ranger skills, guys. You're like my students. We can track her, just like we can track any other living
just like that
creature in
last
the
time we
woods.
found those 2 kids in the woods. Oh wait, we didn't.
I
That
go
didn't
straight to the
pan out.
police car, and does it have one of those megaphones where you can talk through it out?
Yeah, it probably would. I'd say.
For sure.
Okay. Lucas, come here. Come
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Call your sister.
Okay, great. Alright. Just gonna push this button and talk into it.
Yep, there you. Yep, we
Okay,
hear you. Mhm.
Tammy, come on back to the car. We're gonna leave now.
As you're just saying this, who drives?
I'll drive this time.
You're just kind of driving down the neighborhood as you're calling out over the speakerphone.
Tammy, quit being a
intercom there.
butthead.
As you're driving through,
I don't really feel comfortable about leaving as the driver.
How far was that psychic's house from, like, where I live?
I'm going to say it's about a mile away,
My house
other
isn't
side of the lake.
too
Sure.
far from here, so she probably just ran home because she was scared.
As the driver, I'm gonna kind of do some concentric kind of circles or squares around the block, kind of radiating out in an attempt to locate your sister. Okay.
Tammy!
Nothing. The neighborhood's quiet. You hear nothing.
I want to.
That same silence that so eerily captivated you when you first came into town.
Great, another missing sister.
Wait,
This is not.
Lucas. Which sister do we have?
Tammy?
But like a minute ago, she said she wasn't Tammy.
Yeah, she was saying she was Tanya, but, like, I know the difference.
Well,
But is there anywhere that Tanya would go?
or maybe we should be calling out for Tanya.
Tanya likes to skip rocks at the lake sometimes.
Okay.
Okay.
Tanya! Tanya!
Nothing.
We're gonna head towards the lake then. It's not too far away, right?
It's not. It's just down the hill. As you kind of roll your way down the hill. The town at night, like this, it's an extra layer of eerie. Just no headlights. No lights on in houses with TVs blaring.
Our car has no headlights.
No, I'm just saying you don't see any in the town. Just darkness. As you roll through, a fog starts to come in off the lake as you get closer to the bottom of the hill. Bert, you happen to have up in the front seat with you that file, the police file, had the information about Isaac. A couple papers have kind of slid off in the chair as you're making your way down the hill, and as you pick it up, you can kind of see in the light there's a couple more case files in here. A couple things involving kids. One of them is a case that involved the mayor. The mayor very specifically had the cops on the lookout for one specific child. This reminds you of the rumors you used to hear about the mayor's bastard child that was banished. You just assume they were rumors, kids being mean, making stuff up. But it is quite strange the mayor had the entire police force on the lookout for this one child. And there's a note at the bottom of that catches your eye. It's a post-it note on top. Mentions that the child has Down syndrome. Said to be unaware of their surroundings. May have physical deformities.
Does it mention the type of physical deformities?
It does not.
I take that piece of the folder out and I put that in my pocket.
So you take out the post-it note or the whole case file?
If the post-it note's just that additional information, just the post-it note.
Okay. So you kind of rip that off, slide it into your pocket. Driver, can you tell me where you're headed?
We're headed towards the lake, and given the poor viewing conditions, I think I'm driving around very slowly. Everybody, roll your windows down. Take a good look outside.
With this fog?
I mean, we gotta keep trying.
Tanya, Tammy, whoever you think you are, you're my stupid sister. Get back in the car.
Lucas, be nice.
Scott, are you there? Can you help us with this? Guys, I have an idea.
Yeah.
Oh, how dark is it? Is it like full dark now?
Dark with a fog lingering over the whole bottom half of the town. Most of the houses in this town are up on the hill overlooking the lake, kind of rising above the fog, but now that you're back down on the main strip, just kind of sits in this dark, gloomy fog.
I could fly up and see if I could see her from a higher vantage point, but I don't think that's gonna work till tomorrow.
No.
Is that gonna work without?
No,
I mean, I don't know.
Should we try?
No, I think I know what needs to be done.
Okay. Well, you're the adult here, so it'd be great if you made these decisions instead of.
We're gonna pull up to kind of a clearing area where people might park their cars next to a recreational area of the lake. Take a deep breath. Look out at the water. All right, everybody.
What's the plan?
I look out at the lake, and I use the ability of light.
Okay. Is that number right? You have 11 energy tokens.
What?
As a group?
As your group energy tokens, yeah, for your psychic energy.
Thank goodness. Save the lobster people. She's stressing me out.
So, for 2d4,
2D.
difficulty of 4. 50% chance here, but you do have energy tokens. It will cost you 1 just to attempt, but if you fail, you can use others to boost your roll.
You said it was a what?
4 to pass.
4.
Yeah, just use an extra one.
I'll just use 1 token because I got a 3,
Okay.
and then we pass.
As you kind of stand at the edge of the lake, this beam of light comes from out of your body as
I totally forgot you do that.
this lake and all the fog on it disperses with the light.
I put on my aviators.
As it pushes the fog out of the way. Oh, god damn, what the fuck is that? Oh, shit. I can see.
Scott, we're looking for Lucas.
Where the hell have you all been?
Where have you been?
Where
We've been
have you
trying
been?
to
I've been
talk
trying
to you.
I've been yelling for you. I've been screaming my ass off. Where the fuck you all been? You just left me in here in the dark.
You left us.
I thought you were angry at us for, what happened with the...
I am angry as shit, but I'm even more pissed off now that you left me in here with this thing.
Wait,
What?
what thing?
The scratching, the clawing, it's coming for me. I can hear it. It gets closer. It's closer.
Can you see it with the light now?
No, I see.
What do you see?
I see everyone else. Turn around. As you turn your body, and the light kind of shifts to cover the town in the bottom. Everyone, I see them.
The people from the town?
Yeah.
Are they where you are?
No, they're in the light. I can see them in the light.
What are they?
And when he says that, Malika, you start to see these shadows kind of moving. Like a ghosted image in a photograph moving in front of you. It's as if the town, it's about 7 p.m. Spring. It still gets dark a little early, but you see in the businesses around you people moving. There's a life here. Everyone seems to be moving on as if everything was normal, but you see these shadows, these ghosted kind of images moving throughout the town.
And they're moving.
Vehicles driving through.
Do we see it as well?
Only Malika.
And they're moving in a way that they're aware of their surroundings, like they belong there.
Yeah.
Everybody, I don't know how to explain this, but I can see, like, everybody's going about their daily business. It's like the town isn't empty anymore, but it's like they're
looking for
half
us?
there. No. It's like a normal day.
You guys, what if nobody else is missing and we're ghosts or we're dead or something?
Wait, are you all dead too?
I don't know.
Am I dead inside dead people's bodies?
I
What
don't
the fuck's this?
That makes you super dead.
Maybe we're just like, I don't know, like what's between alive and dead. Maybe we're that.
There's other people here too.
How
What
far away are we from this image of the town?
Purgatory.
I mean, you're down at the lake, so you just see in front of you the main strip of the town, and you see a couple businesses along and you see people coming in and out. Let's go. I want to talk to him. Just go.
I'm gonna... All right, we're gonna go down?
Yeah.
All right.
So you just move past the lake. You start walking into town. You can kind of see these shadows of vehicles. It's very disorientating for you because your light is lit up, and you don't know how much longer you can hold this. You can feel it draining you. By the way, your ears are starting to bleed. And I don't know if you notice this. It is dark, so I'm going to say the others don't notice it yet. But you
I
feel
feel
yourself
the-
getting weaker, and you feel the warmth.
The
your head
wetness.
kind of, you know, have you ever had a headache where your ears just burned? This hot that surrounded your head. You start to feel that, and you feel this pressure behind your eyes. And even just moving forward as this light is pushing out from you, you feel yourself getting weaker and weaker. And as you go to cross the street, you kind of pause as you see this ghosted image of headlights move past you. And you cross the street towards the laundromat.
Guys, I don't know how much longer I can hold on to the light.
Scott, what do you see?
Scott, can we...
I see what she sees, man.
Can you reach out? Reach out to the...
I'm trying. Nobody. I mean, you're there. Hey!
I want to approach the closest person.
Hey! You walk up to this ghosted image standing outside the laundromat. It's this man wearing a full tracksuit and smoking a cigarette outside the door. As you walk up to him, he's just looking out. He's got a Walkman on, some headphones. He's just kind of bobbing his head, smoking a cigarette outside the laundromat.
I am so overwhelmed, I just kind of like grab him and hug him like I love him, even though I've never seen him before in my life.
You do this and just kind of ghost right through.
And we just see her just grabbing nothing.
You
right?
see nothing but air.
Scott, who did?
Hey, you piece of shit, we're here! Wake the fuck up, man! We're right in front of you, come on! Wake the fuck up!
Does he disappear or do my arms just go through?
Yo, that's Jimmy. That's Jimmy, I know. I bought booze from that guy. Come on, just yell, Jimmy!
Jimmy!
Come on!
Jimmy!
As you're yelling at him, he doesn't respond. He kind of throws the cigarette on the ground, takes it off his foot, keeps bobbing his head and goes back into the laundromat. You see him walk towards the back and walk in through a back door.
We don't see anybody, Scott.
Yeah, I think you should stop, Malika.
Malika, can you roll your grit for me with a difficulty of 5? Lucas, just so you know, if you decide you want to take any actions, you currently have 12 tokens.
Shit, yeah.
13. I'm very gritty. I rolled the max.
You're able to kind of hold it together as... Wait, was that a critical success?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It explodes.
Explode it.
Roll
Oh.
it again.
Damn. All right.
Explode.
Damn.
This time I got a 5 plus
So
1,
that's a total-
6. 6 plus
19.
13.
19
yeah.
total out of 5. I'm going to say you can hold this as long as you want, and you won't see any permanent damage from it.
Okay.
But it is affecting your kind of mental state. You feel yourself getting weaker, but you're not going to suffer any physical damage from this.
Cool.
Yo, Forest Lady, what do we do? I mean, I'm dead and all shit, but man, this is fucked up. Like, are they here or not? Are we here or not? What's going on?
Look, Scott, I need your help. We were looking for Lucas' sisters. We need to focus on one thing at a time.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Did you hear them on this side? Did you see them?
This side. Hold on. So, like, sides.
Or wherever you were at?
No, I'm the only fucking one in here, all right? Haven't you figured it out yet?
And the scratching thing.
I'm you all.
It's like a ghost Russian nesting doll.
I'm in your heads. All right, you killed me. I'm in your heads. And whatever the fuck was coming after me is in here with me. Whatever else was out there in those woods when that thing went off is in here with me.
Scott, we didn't kill you. And none of this is my fault or anyone's fault. And it's not your fault. But if we don't hold it together, it's not gonna help anyone.
What do you want?
Well, if you've seen nothing of Lucas' sisters, you can't interact with anybody in the town. Is there anything that you can change on your side?
No, I've been screaming for you for so long, and I just now got through. I feel like I can't do much of anything. I don't know. I can try. Let me try. Just for the record, I rolled a 2, so he's not going to be able to do anything.
I take the crystal ball that I took and I put it as because if Malika's shining light, I'm just putting it in front of the light. Just curious.
Let's roll your brains. Difficulty.
It's not very good.
Can we
Difficulty
work
of
together
10. Okay.
On this?
Difficulty of 10 on your brains.
Do I have any?
Hold on. You have 4.
Okay. It's doable.
Oh, that's pretty close.
No, it's not.
What, he said 4?
He said 4. No, he said 10.
Oh.
Difficulty
I
of
have
10.
4 things.
Yeah.
Nope, I got a 3.
No. That won't do it.
Can I assist or attempt the same thing, or you just threw this crystal ball on the ground?
He just threw it on the ground.
Great.
As it just kind of dunk, 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 and starts to roll into the alley on the side of the laundromat. As it kind of stops, boom, against this trash can.
Guys, I want to go home. I want to go to my house. I want to see if there's other kids here. We're not finding her right now, so
All right.
I just want to go home.
And I think at this point, I notice blood dripping out of my ears and onto my shoulder, and I feel the wetness of my own blood. Everybody, I have the feeling that I'm gonna make it, but if I turn this off, I don't know the next time I'll be able to turn this on. But my gut feeling is that that room in the video store, that dark room, what happens if we take that light there?
I don't know, you guys, but I just want to go home. I
Wait a
want to see
second.
if my dad's there. I want to see what's at my house.
I had a crystal ball idea. It didn't do anything, so let's sure, whatever you. Let's go shine lights in these rooms. Let's go to her house. Let's find Lucas's sister. I don't care anymore. I start to walk. a little
Okay.
bit away.
Do you close the light?
How far away are we from the video store?
Not that far. Just down the road. Walking distance, a couple 100 yards.
Okay, I'm gonna rush over to the video store. I have the keys in my pocket.
Are you keeping the light open?
I'm keeping the light on.
Roll the grit again. Difficulty of 10.
I only got a 6 this time.
You have 4 tokens.
That's enough.
You want to use them?
Okay.
Okay. You kind of hold yourself together as you, without thinking, just run towards the video store. You see her run from you as this light is just moving through, and you notice as she runs, the fog just clears around her, just like a globe, a bubble, as she runs. This light kind of pushing the fog away from her as you make your way down to the video store.
We gotta follow her, I guess,
Yeah.
right?
Following.
Don't we have to be close for this to work? And I'm starting to like run after her to be like,
My hands are
trying to be
shaking. I take the keys out of my pocket.
As you
Please
get to
work.
the video store, the doors open. As you make your way in, to you all, it just looks like an empty store. But Malika, you see someone at the register reading a magazine. And then you see a jar on the counter. You all don't. This jar has a picture of Philip on it. And it says funeral fund.
Okay.
Under that, regards for one of the missing.
Can I pick it up?
The jar? Roll your grit, difficulty of 12. This is going to keep getting harder.
Well, in that case, I'd rather pursue the curtain.
Okay. You make your way towards the back of the store.
What are you seeing?
we're just gonna walk in there. Okay.
So you make your way to the back of the curtain. Gonna push it open. You see a long hallway going down to the left, with one dark black door at the end. Along this hallway, you see boxes stacked on top of each other, some of them labeled XXX. As you make your way towards the back, there's one light in this hall. It's red.
Guys, I
course.
know enough not to. We shouldn't. This is just a creepy. This is just a gross room. not a
Everybody's
creepy
caught
room.
up with me by now. Guys, we need answers.
You're bleeding from your ears. You should stop.
I try to open the door. There's a door, you said, right?
A black door at the end
Try
of the
to
hall.
open the black door.
I don't want to go
It's
in there.
locked.
I take out my gun and I shoot at the door.
Okay, I had keys.
No, he
You
didn't.
shoot. And nothing happens to the door.
Do I hear any like ricochet of bullets or anything?
No.
I'm seeing the blood coming out of her ears, right? At this
Yes.
point, I'm running away as far as I can from
From
Malika.
her.
Yes.
And from the black door.
And yes.
So you run back out.
I'm
the
just
video store.
running
This store
farther
to you
away.
is just the lights are on, but it's empty.
Sure.
It's quiet.
Yeah.
Everything's on the shelves.
Yeah.
It looks like it's been untouched.
Yeah.
And you run out
I'm
the
just
front
booking
door.
it
Okay.
with the intention of. Oh, I'll just yell. No, I'm just running. I'm running away.
Okay.
If I'm not next to you, you can't do your light anymore, and I'm running out because I'm seeing blood coming out of her ears.
I'm guessing I also feel some kind of connection separating as he's doing this.
Roll your grit.
Oh no.
Difficulty of 12.
Should I do it?
Do you have one?
Do I have one?
You do not.
I can give her one of my tokens.
You can share tokens. Lucas has 12.
Oh,
I'm
Lucas.
good.
Mm.
She only needs one.
I can give her one of mine.
Oh yeah, I only need one.
Lucas.
Okay. Mylin, you still have 5 available. This puts you right at 12.
Mm-hmm.
As he's running, you can feel the light getting smaller and shrinking in on yourself. Like this energy coming in. You feel like you don't have much time. What do you do?
Scott, I think we're running out of time. This is our last shot. Let's try to open this door. And I go for the doorknob and I just turn it and like
Do
try
you
to
put the
channel.
keys in?
I'm
Because you have keys.
gonna look down at my keys, and if they seem like they fit the style of the door, I will try the keys.
Okay.
But I feel like the power's in my hands.
There's one key. It's a black key, and it looks like it's cut out of obsidian.
Magic creepy key it is.
As you put it in, just as you turn the door, and you hear, and the doors start to push, the light completely resides within you, and Scott goes silent. You feel your connection to him fade. And the door
I don't want to go in there.
swings open as you see a long hallway that goes down into the ground with many steps and multiple red lights leading down, down, down.
I turn back. Everybody, look. Come see this.
We came this far. Let's go, guys.
I'm gonna go get Bert. And we'll come down together. Or maybe you guys could just wait here and we could all go down together.
I'm gonna wait.
All right,
I'm
I'm
gonna wait
gonna
for
run out
everybody.
and go get Bert.
So you run outside.
Mm-hmm.
You see Bert standing across the road, kind of pacing. Go ahead.
Bert, I mean, her light went out, and we opened the door, and she's okay, and they want to go through the door now.
No.
I don't want to go either.
No, it's if I'm gonna come closer, she's gonna activate it again. She's the only adult we have. She's gonna kill herself. I'm not coming back. No. I'm starting to walk down the street.
I don't disagree. I think that she probably will try again, and I don't want her to. I don't even want to go into this room. Okay, I'll be right back.
Now, as he's outside and the two of you are standing at this door, you feel a warm breeze coming from behind you and going down into this hall. It defies logic, for sure. And at the very bottom, you see this red lantern lift to illuminate a face at the bottom. And then the lantern dips back down, and you see it kind of move in. And from this angle that you're looking down, the ceiling of this hallway staircase kind of cuts off the lantern going further back in at the bottom. So you just kind of see it disappear into the darkness.
Look, there's another person, and I like take off down the stairs.
Mylin, wait. Let's wait for everybody else.
So you're running down the stairs.
Yeah.
As you run down these stairs, you can hear under your feet that they're wood and they're old, and you can hear them like creaking as you run down the stairway.
Hello?
I'm kind of hesitating in the doorway. I've taken a step in, but I'm also like have another foot still in the real world. Lucas, Bert, can you?
They're outside. They don't hear you.
I was running back in.
Mylin.
I'm going to say this happened at the same time you were outside, given it was all happened at once.
Wait. We have to stay together as a group.
She's running down the stairs. Give me a decision. What are you doing?
I clutch my keys that just opened the door, put them safely in my pocket, and I run down the stairs. But I'm yelling after her,
You get
Mylin.
2 steps in. The door shuts behind you.
Mylin. The door.
When
can I
you
open
turn
the
behind
door?
you, you don't see the door anymore. You heard it shut, but as you look behind you, you see a staircase that goes up into darkness for as far as you can see into infinity, repeating step after step after step. But now you hear the sound of the footsteps going down on the other side. As you turn back down, you see Mylin following the red lights down the staircase.
Hey, Mylin. Are you gonna say anything?
Mylin, you get to the bottom of the staircase, and you see a hallway. Red light, red light. A repeated pattern moving down this long hall. The steps have stopped. The floor is now concrete. The wall and the ceiling are stone. You're underground. But it's not cold, it's warm. And you can still feel a warm breeze kind of hitting your back, kind of slowly pushing you in deeper.
Hey, Malika, there's a hallway down here.
Oh,
Come on.
Oh, okay. All right. We need to
I
talk
think
this
there's
out.
other people.
All right.
go.
All right. But I agree. Let's just be careful. All right. Don't just take off.
I'm pretty sure we're dead at this point, so I really kind of don't think that's an issue anymore.
Lucas, you get to the back of the room. The door is shut. Mylin and Malika are no longer in the hall.
Oh, shit. I run back outside.
So you kind of run back out. Bert, where did you go?
I just kind of like continuing, not to run, but just like pacing. I'm like kind of walking, and then I take some steps back, and I just walk.
Okay.
So I'm just circling in this area.
Okay, you see Lucas running back out the door, panicked.
Bert. The
I'm not going back in.
the door it closed, and I think Malika and Mylin are inside.
Wait,
and
what?
I think they're gonna need our help. I don't have a good feeling. I think that they're probably in trouble.
Ah! And I... Okay.
Yeah, come on, follow me.
Fuck! Take me to the door.
And now I run back inside again.
Okay. You both run in. You see the black door closed, locked. What do you do?
Are you ready?
No?
I think we just have to go through it. I'm gonna try the handle.
I'm going to walk into the door.
You just kind of walk thunk and hit
I
it.
thought you said go through the door.
I guess it's locked. Crap.
Well, how did you guys open it before?
Malika used the key, and it worked. I think that she probably still has the key with her.
I'm looking around for anything. Any sort of... It's just this hallway and this door, right?
Yeah.
There must be a spare key.
There's got to be a spare key.
Because the stupid clerk guy had a key.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't be the only
And
one
he
with a
even
key
said that
because he doesn't
didn't
even
have
go
a
down
key.
there.
That's what I'm saying. There's got to be another key. People lose their keys all the time. There's probably some kinky sex club, and some guy forgets his key, and they gotta let him in. Dude, that's what this is. Sorry, Lucas. I'm sorry.
It's just gross.
I'm not. Let's find a key.
Let's go check the cash register.
Hey, wait a second. We're dead, right? We're in this thing. This whole town is like everybody's not gone, or everybody in this town is gone, like it's dead.
Yeah.
Right? Follow me. And I'm
Okay.
walking out to the...
Okay. So you make your way out the door.
Yeah.
Malika and Mylin.
I want to do my planned action. Tell me if I'm doing this wrong.
Okay.
In the place where the door was, I want to leave a marker.
Okay.
I carried a bunch of crap with me. That's why my flight is a -1. So,
We're going to say brains, a 5.
all right. Well, my brains is a d20 plus 1.
So you just want to auto that. So you're going to start thinking ahead, and you're going to be placing little things like a trail.
I have a first aid kit, so maybe some of that white tape,
Okay.
little markers,
You place it kind of on the wall. All right.
or on the ground.
As Malika's doing this, Mylin, you've walked a little bit further forward, and the man with the red lantern is standing at the end of the hall. You notice now that you can see his full body outside of the bottom of the staircase, that he's carrying a shovel. And you recognize this man. It's the man you saw that night Scott died.
Mylin, who's down there?
It's that weird guy that we thought Scott killed.
Wait,
The one that
the one that blew up?
No.
shovel, right?
The one with the shovel is the one that buried the one that Scott killed.
It's the creepy guy that was like shoveling on the side of the road.
Oh no, yeah.
The
He
one
shoveled.
that blew up, Mylin?
No, the one the one that we thought Scott hit with his car.
No.
Wait,
So
no, that's-
I'll remind
I'm
you really quick.
confused now.
There was an old man that Scott hit with this car, pinned him up
Right,
against a tree,
and then
the
Shovel
shoveler
came.
in a truck, left his truck. You all stole his truck,
Mm-hmm.
and he took that shovel and he started digging a hole next to the man
And
that
he
was
started
standing.
doing his job.
Okay, so I think it's shovel that I'm seeing.
You recognize him?
Okay, just one.
Yeah.
Mylin, who's down there?
Guys, it's shovel.
What? What?
You,
A shovel?
You, Malika, if you just look, you could see him. You're in the same
okay.
hallway as her.
All
You were
right.
just leaving tape.
All right, got it.
So as you look up-
Shovel? What are you doing here?
once I'm gonna tell Mylin something telepathically. Mylin, I forgot to tell you before I came
As
down.
you try to do this, you're like focusing and you're saying this, but Mylin doesn't respond.
Oh shit. Mylin, you know when you said you thought we were dead?
Yeah.
I think you might be right. Before we came down here, I saw a jar. It was raising money for Philip, the video store clerk.
The guy who we were just talking to?
Yeah, and somebody else had taken his job. He was like one of those invisible people I couldn't touch.
What was the money for?
It was his funeral fund. There was like a little picture of him, like a memorial.
Oh my god, you guys. I'm supposed to be worrying about going to prom, not if I'm dead or not.
You need to come this way. Follow me. Over here.
I mean, what other options do we have at this
know.
point?
Right?
Follow the light.
We're following the light.
Okay. And I just start walking forward.
As he turns with the shovel on his shoulder and starts walking down this long hall, you start passing all these different rooms. Each one, they're kind of spaced out evenly. Like you'll pass one on the right, and 10 feet down you'll have another room on the left. 10 feet down you'll have another room on the right. Each one is a wooden door that looks like it's been there for at least 100 years, with one metal circular knob. As you keep passing through, the shoveler continues to walk, every once in a while turning back, grinning to assure you
Everything's fine.
Where are we going?
Follow the light.
I mean, yeah, we're doing that, but where are you taking us?
I think we'll know when we get there.
I really hope it's not hell. Like, I don't think I deserve to go to hell.
I feel like I deserve to go to hell.
You
And-
finally make your way to the end of the hall. And there's a door with white kind of coming out from underneath it and on top on the other side of the wood. As the shoveler stops, places his shovel in the ground, puts his foot on it, kind of digs it in, and this kind of props up on it.
Whenever you're ready.
I guess we're here, huh?
What's behind this door?
Or your house, of course.
What?
Wait.
My house?
Mylin, you don't happen to have a long red hallway?
A gate into hell in my house? No, not that I remember last.
Well, I'm not gonna welcome myself into your house.
And I, like, go to turn the knob and open the door.
Be careful.
Be careful of what?
After you.
As
I want to take
the door opens,
take a good look at Shovel's face. What has happened? Does he look human? What do I see here?
it looks exactly like the man that dropped that truck off that night. You can talk to him if you want.
No, I'm gonna stick close to Mylin. I feel like she's my responsibility.
As you walk through this door, the first thing you notice is on the other side, there's a staircase. It's the staircase coming out of your basement in your house. It kind of takes you back for a little bit because you know that what should be on the other side was just your unfinished basement in the mansion, filled with boxes, junk. Not this, but what you're looking at right now are the staircase leading into the main room of your house. Malika, as you pass through this door on the other side, the shoveler takes his shovel, picks up some of the dirt, and throws it into a bucket next to the door. Takes another scoop, puts it into the bucket, and he just continues to do this as the door slowly closes behind the both of you. As it does, you hear this sound of energy kind of releasing as you see the door that leads to your basement before you. And behind you are the stairs leading up into your house. I'm going to cut back really quick to the two of you. What are you doing, Bert?
I'm following Bert.
Look, Lucas, I have an idea. Look, I don't think, regardless of what's happening, I don't think we have to worry about this. We got to find the keys, right? So just
Yeah.
take stuff and I start just knocking it off shelves. like the register, just pushing it off, trying to find, just using all of my brawn to maybe find a solution to this.
Okay. All right.
Are you looking for a key or like a hidden door?
Anything.
Gotcha.
Key.
I'm gonna like take that cue and be like, oh, cool, and just start throwing movies off
So y'all are
shelves.
just throwing shit
Yep.
everywhere.
Yeah.
As you just start throwing stuff around and knocking things off shelves,
Like looking,
you're moving stuff around, throwing stuff. Lucas, you're the first to notice this. As you've just gone down a row and you're just like, tell me some of the movies you're throwing.
Oh man. I'll do all the movies from.
You're in the new release section.
Oh, Ghostbusters! Cool. I don't know.
As you're throwing them, I'm sorry, I was just
awesome.
Yeah.
I was just fucking with you. As you're throwing these off, you kind of go through this aisle, and then you make your way back on the opposite side, and then you kind of turn and you realize all the movies you just threw are right back on their shelves.
Bert.
And Bert, you had already kind of pushed the cash register
Yeah.
off, looking underneath it, and
Yeah.
you started moving somewhere else. And as he says, Bert, you look up and you see the cash register is right back where it was.
I'm pretty
Lucas?
sure that this isn't normal.
Yeah, no, this isn't right. Shit. Walking over to you.
So now what?
Just take out one of the VHSs and I just like break it in half. And then
Okay.
I throw it like over a shelf.
You throw it. You kind of like you grab it, break it, throw it, and you turn right back, and it's right in front of you.
Shit. Wait. If I were hiding a key, I would put it in a movie that would never get rented.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dear God,
Because all
you're
of-
gonna ask me to roll for this, aren't you?
Because all of these movies get rented, so they would accidentally rent the key. Or maybe see it.
I know exactly what you're doing, you piece of shit.
I know just the movie.
What? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, this makes sense. Okay. Well, what possible movie would you never rent?
My dad made me watch this really bad movie. Called, The Empire Strikes Back.
Would you like to roll to see if the key is in this movie that no one ever watches?
Yeah.
And all that's set up for the fact that you know you have 12 tokens?
Yeah, I would. We're in a different dimension right now. I want to run to the section where I might find The Empire Strikes Back.
Now, given that D...
Sorry, this took me a minute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess I've never. Who is this guy? And I point to like the cover of The Empire Strikes Back. This is.
Yeah, so, given that D20 is the highest stat of difficulty, I'm going to say it's difficulty of 20 brains
Okay.
for there to actually be a key hiding in
Wait.
The Empire Strikes Back.
Okay.
Collaborative storytelling, everyone.
Real
you
quick.
gave him these tokens, and he's about to use them all for one bit.
How many tokens do I have?
You have 12.
Okay, I have to roll a d8, so this doesn't work unless I roll an 8.
Okay. I believe in you.
Oh god.
That's a 5. So I'm not even going to try. I want to go find the movie and open it up. And be like,
You
I
open
bet
it
it's
up.
right in here.
There's no key.
Yeah, dude. I mean, everyone's seen The Empire. It's very.
Oh. I just thought it was so bad that probably nobody watched it.
Why would you? What? Dude.
I like sci-fi stuff, but this was not for me. I put it back on the shelf.
We have a show on Friday where you can do this.
I don't like this character anymore.
So,
Neither do I.
what do you do?
Well, maybe behind the register. I feel like it's probably behind the counter in the register. Maybe if it's not on.
Is everywhere we look, if something happens, that it just goes back to. Is this?
Bert, can you roll your brains?
Yeah.
Difficulty of 10.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Oh. You
You made
It's
that
alright.
impossible for
No, no,
him.
no. I'm gonna explode this dice. How much do I have? Any things?
Bert, you have 5 tokens.
I'm using 3 of them to make it a 10.
Out of the corner of your eye, you see something that you didn't see before all of a sudden. Way off in the distance, almost like a star, you see this glow of white light. And you see it not... It confuses you at first because it catches your eye and you turn towards it and you start to walk towards the wall. And as you walk towards the wall, you realize it's not in the wall. It's through it. It's further. And as you kind of step outside and move through, Lucas, you see Bert like just staring at something intently as he walks out the front of this door.
Bert, whoa.
It's night, and once you get outside, you can see it more clearly, and you see it through, unobstructed, this glow from on the hill on the outskirts of town. You just see this glow.
What is it? What do you see? I don't see it.
No.
I look back to where the curtain is. Can I use my brains to figure out if I recognize maybe where this light is on the hill
Yes.
and the house that it would be at?
Yes. 10.
Shit, okay.
I have some things if you need help.
How many do I have left?
You have 2 left.
Can I steal one of yours?
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll
use
give him
my
one of
2 and
mine.
one of his. Wait, isn't that...
That is in the general direction of Mylin's mansion.
What is it?
Okay, I think it's Malika's light, and it's out by Mylin's house?
Mylin was saying she wanted
Which doesn't
to...
make sense to you as you say it.
Yeah.
Because that, whatever light it is you're seeing, you could see through the wall of the video store.
She was saying that she wanted to go to her house, but the car's still here, so it doesn't... That it can't be.
Look, like you said, they said that they wanted to go out to her house. So they're eventually going to get there at some point, yeah? So let's just go check it out.
And wait
Yeah.
for them to get there?
We'll look for your sister along the way.
Do you think they're going to be okay down there in the room? It was pretty scary. There was like... There were stairs and red lights.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. You know, Luke, sorry.
Malika will take care of her, right?
Yeah, she's gonna take care of her. She's the adult. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
like you said, right? We're kinda like superheroes. So they branched off on their little story, and
We
now we
gotta-
get our little mini series.
We got our own issues.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you do?
We have a lot of issues.
We got maybe.
Because we've gone on so many.
What do you do?
Should we take the car?
Do you know how to drive? I'll drive. I'll drive.
Okay.
Okay.
So you hop in the car
Yeah.
and make your way up towards the mansion on the hill. We're going to cut back to Mylin and Malika. As you walk up the staircase, you're inside Mylin's empty house. This staircase reveals the main big entrance to the mansion. You see 2 more staircases now going kind of upstairs. Lots of side rooms. Very large house.
Mylin, What does your family do?
My dad, I don't know. He like does construction. He owns a construction business and like a bunch of other businesses. He built most of this town and most of the houses in it. Real estate, a bunch of other boring things I don't really pay attention to. And while I'm talking to her, I want to check the ammo in my gun and like make sure like check the chamber and stuff and make sure it like didn't like misfire or something.
Yeah. You fired around for sure.
I mean, you ever overhear him talking about his business? I mean, I won't judge.
My dad's never here, like ever.
If he's not
He's
ever
always working.
here, where is he?
Malika, you notice as you're talking to Mylin in this big front room, this giant painting of her father.
So that's
Very expensive
your
paint.
dad,
It's dad.
clearly.
Mylin, this sparks a memory in you of one night years ago when you were little. You saw your dad kind of move that painting, open it like it was a door, and walk into it. And just this moment and all these things together just kind of remind you of this.
Hold on. And I want to like start like searching the edge of the painting and seeing if I can like push it or seeing if there's something
Yeah.
behind it.
You start to push the painting out of the way, and you notice a door behind it.
Oh my god, there's a door back here.
Mylin, I just want to say something real quick. I'm really sorry about everything that's happened so far, and I think you should just prepare yourself for whatever
That
might
we're
happen.
probably dead.
I mean, or finding out more about your dad.
I don't think there's anything more terrible that I could find out about my dad since I'm probably dead. Like what?
Well, we
What
don't know
else?
that. Oh, okay, fine.
Maybe my dad's a terrible person. I don't know.
Are you okay with that?
Does it matter? I feel like there's bigger issues right now.
Okay.
Do you go through the door?
Yes.
It reveals an office. It's a desk. What looks to be a large computer. Filing cabinet. A lot of strange trinkets on the walls surrounding this office. This hidden office. Inside, you see a coat. It's got an ID badge on it. This badge has a picture of your father. His name. It says President underneath. And the company is called Whole. H-O-L-E. This is not anything you've ever heard of. But it's definitely him on that badge.
Do we both see it?
She just sees it for now. I don't know. It's up to her if she shares it.
I'm gonna just try and like pocket the badge and look around the office, like go through the filing cabinet, see if I can get on the computer, and just see if I can.
As you go over to the filing cabinet, you start kind of looking through some stuff. You start to see some recurring things, like design layouts for the building, the facility that you were held in.
Oh shit.
I want to like, as I'm going through files, like I just start like pulling them and like getting more and more frantic and like, are you fucking kidding? It's all freaking lies! And then, like, going through the drawers and...
Malika, as you're on the other side of the office, you recognize some of the same familiar materials. It becomes clear to you that whatever was going on up on that hill, her father was in charge of it.
Okay. And these strange trinkets you said.
Also, almost as soon as these papers hit the ground, they reappear in the filing cabinet.
I, in like a fit of rage, take like as much of like the computer stuff as I can and like try and like push it and smash off the desk. Like, I can't believe.
You see it fall, smash, reappear on the desk.
Mylin. Mylin.
It was all him. He's in charge of all of this.
Wait. We don't know that. I mean,
I pull out the badge. No, he's in charge of all of it.
I look at the badge.
Something you notice is this is a government issued badge.
Mylin, did your dad ever mention working for the government?
No.
This is clearly a government issued badge.
This is clearly.
I mean, like,
my dad locked me up like an animal and let his stupid facility run experiments on us, or was gonna try to.
Wait a second. I'm sorry. Locked you up like an animal?
That's what happened to all of us. He put us in a cell and handcuffed us to chairs.
I mean, but before everything went down, before Scott and the...
Oh, no. My dad let me do whatever I want. He's never here.
Sorry, I thought you were
Some, weird,
suggesting that, you had a shitty father.
No, it was awesome. He would just give me a ton of money for allowance every week and never bothered me about stuff.
All right, I'm trying to understand about your dad. Did he ever say, like, where he went to college? Like, is he a scientist? Is he
Why would I care where my dad ever went to college?
Like, does he have a degree? Is he like a religious studies person? And also these strange trinkets, are they like science objects or like magic objects?
I don't know how
Tech.
many times.
Technology.
That you don't recognize.
Like, is he an engineer?
I told you. All I know is he has like a construction and a real estate business. He built the mall and a bunch of other properties in this town, but that's it. I don't like sit and have heart to heart. I don't have family dinners with my dad. I see him once a week, twice a week maybe, in between on my way to school or something.
Malika, would you roll your brains difficulty of 13?
Figure this one out.
20.
That
It
explode?
explodes.
No, because I rolled a 19, but it was +1.
Okay. You notice, out of the corner of your eye, some papers on his desk.
Okay.
You recognize your picture first,
What? Hey, Mylin, this is my picture.
and then Bert's, Lucas's, Mylin's,
There's papers on all of
Phillips.
us.
and about 20 other individuals in this large folder.
I'm gonna look for the guy outside the laundromat, the one that was smoking, the one I tried to hug earlier today.
Not in there.
I want to see what's in this folder.
Well, look, it's all of us.
What is all this? And I try and see if like there's
And
any
Phillips in
information
here too.
about me.
And what
You
about...
see a sheet with a breakdown. It mentions dates. The date that Scott disappeared. The date you were captured. The date you thought the town disappeared. It's becoming more and more clear to you, Malika. The town didn't disappear. You did. And it appears her father is trying to find you.
I'm gonna look closer at these files. Everybody's pictures here. Do I get the sense that my her father's looking for me because of good intentions or bad intentions?
I think that's up for your interpretation.
Are there any notes, like what's going on, or any other files about like if they were conducting an experiment or anything like that?
You see
What kind of data
a
do
file
they
on
have?
Joey. It mentions the contact between you all, its disappearance associated with yours. You also find a file on the mayor's son. The first experiment. He escaped 3 years ago and was somehow surviving in the wild, unable to be tracked down. There's a note on that file. Ability to pass through unattended.
Ability to pass through what?
Oh shit!
What do you think? The sides, remember?
I don't know. I think I know why my mom left.
Wait, your mom?
Yeah, like when I was a kid, her and my dad got into a big fight over something.
How old were you? How
I
long
don't
ago
know,
was
like
that?
7, 8.
Like 10 years ago almost? Okay.
6 or 7. 6. I don't know. Math wasn't my best subject in school.
All right, well, I think we need to find Mayor Wolf's son. Clearly.
I'm pretty sure we found Mayor Wolf's son. And I'm pretty sure he's full of shotgun shot.
Shit. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
Not sorry. Making a note of that.
Potty mouth adult going down.
Oh, I thought you were not sorry about putting a 12 gauge to that. Never mind.
Sorry for cursing. Not sorry. Shit.
You hear the sound of a car pulling up outside. This surprises both of you because you've heard nothing but silence.
We gotta hide or get out of here. This is your house.
Yeah, let's go find. Oh, I know a good spot to hide. Follow me.
Should we take these files? Is there like more
sure,
a
let's
lot
just-
more information on
Sure.
each? Yeah, okay. I'm taking the files, putting them inside my vest.
Do we see anything else that like might be useful as we do like a quick cursory glance out of the room? Like anything that might be of interest, like my glowing necklace.
Anything that shines or sparkles.
No.
And then we'll just like exit on like, so if when we go back out to like the big front room, there's like a side kind of
Okay.
living room.
You see two silhouettes of individuals walking up towards the front door through the headlights of this car. Bert.
Yeah.
Do you say anything as you're walking up?
So like,
You see this light, by the way,
Oh.
through the door. You can see it,
Yeah.
not like through glass, but just you know that you've gotten close to it and you can see that it's moving.
so real quick, just don't touch anything. They get really mad when. Never mind. You know, it's
Who
not.
do you think's in there? Should
I don't. We should. Hey, Malika, is that you?
Do I hear them?
Yes.
Oh wait, that's Bert? I'm gonna try the telepathy thing. Can you guys hear me?
You all hear her.
Well, yeah. Oh.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. Okay,
all right,
so
we're-
okay.
Wait
I
a
told
minute.
you.
Outside.
I told you.
How
How?
Yeah. How did you? So walk
right.
us through everything. How did you guys get from?
Bert's
the,
a really
all
bad
are,
driver,
like,
by
just
the way.
standing
Wait,
in front of the
wait,
door. You two are
I
inside. You
did-
have a door between you, but you're all just like
Yes.
geeking out.
I'm just kidding. Bert's really awesome at driving. He burnt out on the way here. It was cool.
They can.
Open the door.
You have hands?
What's your house? Oh, okay, fine.
You open the door. They're standing there, and you see, glowing kind of from Mylin's chest, this white light. But Lucas can't see it.
Can I see it?
No.
You don't have. You can turn it. I've told you. You don't want to burn yourself out. Just turn it off.
No. From Mylin's chest.
Oh shit. Sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not. The light's not on, dude.
It's not on.
Yeah, it's not on. Blood, no more.
It's
I'm
just
gonna
the
say
house
then
lights.
she was standing in front of Mylin. As she kind of steps out of the way, you see the light.
Wow, it's big in here.
What did why don't you guys start from the beginning? You guys walked into.
You notice
Do you-
he's
did
just.
you just-
You notice that Bert's just staring at your chest.
Ew, why are you being a creep?
No, sorry, no, that's not what. It's
Weird.
just. It's.
Oh my god.
It's the okay. Never mind. I'm embarrassed now, so I'm not gonna bring it up. Gonna be, yeah. No. Hey.
What's wrong with you?
How many chandeliers do you think you need?
I don't know. I don't know the decorator handles that.
Scott, are you there?
No answer from Scott.
He's probably mad.
I guess we should start from the beginning.
Yeah. Start from the beginning. Sorry. You guys were going into.
Hey, here's a fun fact. We're probably in purgatory or hell or dead or something.
I think I have a theory. Wait, how did you guys get here?
We traveled through some weird dimensional hell-like portal in my basement.
Well,
The wall was like a hallway, but
Wait,
I
so when
mean,
you went down the stairs, you came up your stairs here.
there was a tunnel, but yes. And now it's gone. The door is gone.
How fast did you run to get all the way here? How long was the tunnel?
Like hallway length?
yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
Also, I guess you guys should know something. A lot of stuff.
Wait. I think I'm ahead of you.
Yeah.
And I go to one of the statues, and I'm gonna like push it over to break it.
You push it over, and as it breaks,
Rude.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that what you were gonna say?
Actually, no. And I take out the files.
yeah.
And I show Bert, me, Mylin, Lucas, and you,
You found this
Joey.
in the basement? You found this in the creepy red room?
Oh man.
Mylin's
I don't want to unpack this right now.
has.
It's
An
photos
office.
of us.
I don't know
what?
if we're safe here, guys.
Why?
We have a lot to unload.
Bert, you spent some time here when you were younger. Did you ever see anything weird? Anything that you want to add to the conversation?
Okay, wait a second. Where did you get these? And I'm looking straight at Mylin.
My dad's weird office.
I fucking told you. I told you.
I mean,
You know, everyone said I was crazy, and
Yeah,
that's
because-
because, and because of that, I thought there had to be something bigger going on here. And then I said a couple things to a couple people, and you freaked out, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah,
no one
'cause
at
you made
school would
it
talk to me.
you made me sound like a crazy person. You made my family sound crazy. My dad runs some secret organization for the government. Who says that about a 9-year-old's dad? We were kids.
Speaking of government
Wait a second.
agency,
Yeah.
that ID tag. Did
My
I get
dad
it?
runs a secret government agency.
Oh, sorry.
That ID tag. I
Knew it.
Bert just starts pushing over statues, and they keep reforming as he runs in circles around.
did I notice that ID tag is kind of like an access pass?
Roll your brains. Difficulty 10.
15.
Yeah. You did. It's got a kind of barcode on the bottom.
Shit. Okay. You guys can follow me. Yeah. The access pass. That ID with your dad's. The one that said Hole and President. I think that might be like a high-level security clearance tag. We have to get it.
I stop.
Don't we have it already? I thought I took it. We brought it with us.
You did. Okay, good.
I stop the
Running in
victory
circles.
laps
Yeah.
around the room. And I stop and I go, wait. Say it again.
Your dad is the president of Hole.
Right.
My dad is.
It's an organization. It's called Hole. Have you heard about it?
We're 16. What do we know about secret government organizations?
I don't know. He's starting to sound like he has all
Wait
the
a second.
answers.
So hold on. Your dad, and it's still glowing, right? At this point.
Her chest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I just want to make sure. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna look this way so that everyone doesn't think that I'm.
Like
Look,
her eyes are
is
up there.
is does anyone else see what's going on with Mylin?
No one else notices, but when he says that, Mylin, you look down and you kind of see your necklace glowing.
She seems pretty upset, but
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I think that makes sense.
Where did you say that you got your pendant from?
It was a gift from my dad. Like, dug it up or something from one of the sites that he was breaking ground on.
And okay, so it's glowing really hard right now, and you don't see that. I just want to make sure that I'm.
It always glows. It's a glowing
It's like
necklace.
bright.
As she says this, Malika and Lucas, it just looks like a normal necklace to you two.
It's not glowing. It looks normal.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I definitely see it glowing, guys. I don't.
Yeah, well, I see it glowing too, and it's really bright. I thought it was Malika, and so I thought she was shining from your guys' house to let us know that you were here. And I guess it's your thing.
Wait a second. What?
And I want to like run into like another room.
Okay, you just run into another room. You can still see the light.
I still see it. Move around. So go left or right.
Okay.
You just.
Not left and right. Go left or right.
Okay.
You went to your right.
As this is happening, I want to look.
Why does any of this matter?
I want to look very closely at Mylin's file. Maybe while she's not noticing.
Okay, so while they're kind of talking about it, you look at the file. Roll your brains, difficulty of 12.
Use some points.
I only have 7.
You have 3 available. Lucas has 11.
Do you want a couple?
You know,
I'll give you
you gotta
2.
explain to
if
me
you
how.
can afford them. All right, so I'll use all of mine.
And 2 of Lucas's. Lucas, you
Wait,
have 9 left.
I'll give you 4 then, and you use 1. Is that what
Okay.
it would take? Yeah.
Okay. As they're yelling through the hall and you're kind of looking through, the key thing that you notice in her file, and it's up to you on whether or not you share it, is Mylin's birth certificate and its country of origin and the date she was adopted.
What country?
Let's see. I'm going to roll a die on that one. We'll say Japan.
Okay. Is there anything about birth parents? Oh yeah, it would be because it's a birth certificate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. I keep that information to myself for now.
Okay. So, Bert's still yelling through the wall that he can see the light in her chest. You two can't see it, so.
Cover it up.
Okay.
I still see it.
Yep.
I still see it.
Guys,
I mean, if you can see it through a wall, you can probably see it through my hands. That seemed like an obvious answer.
Well, now that you say, all right, I'm done.
Yeah, guys, stop fooling around. What? What if that's a beacon or something?
Guys,
No,
I
it
want to
clearly
see.
is.
I
It
want
fa-
to check my room and stuff, and I would like just start like going up one of the sides of the stairs to go up to my room.
Okay. Your room's normal.
Mhm.
There's nothing strange or out of the ordinary. In fact, it's very clean. Like, pristine. You didn't leave it that way. Someone else has cleaned it.
I guess the cleaning lady came.
When Bert's by himself, I want to have a conversation with him.
Okay.
Hey, Bert. And make sure Lucas doesn't hear or see.
Are you all right?
I'm just
Lucas, you're just,
wandering around. I'll go check the fridge.
Okay.
I don't know. It's all dried up now.
Lucas, you open up the fridge, you take something out, and you go to take a bite, and it just reappears in the fridge.
There's something I noticed in the video store.
Yeah, like, tell me everything. You guys kind of just glossed over this whole thing. You guys were there, and then now you're here. Like, that's crazy.
Remember when
I mean, this whole thing's crazy, but
whenever I turned on the light, I could see people, and Scott could too. Well, when I went to the video store, I saw a person, like working Philip's job, like he belonged there. And then on the counter, I saw a jar. They were like collecting money for Philip's funeral, like he had passed away.
wait, what? Are you so you can see.
And it would be faded too, right? Like kind of transparent, like everything else.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was kind of like it was hard to make out, like it
So you can
like
see everyone
whatever's-
that's not here,
only with the light on, and it's like
and we're not there.
what
I
I'm
mean,
trying. Bert,
That makes sense. If they're, that's
what I'm trying to say is maybe we all died. It's very clear. Not everybody didn't disappear. We're the ones that disappeared, and everybody in these files.
yeah, but then that means a lot of people didn't die.
Right.
But we are dead.
Or some other.
It said that we were dead. The jar said they died.
That's how they see it.
So we might not be dead.
Right. You're right. We might not be dead, but that's how they interpret it.
What did that stupid kid say when we were coming in town? The one that needed a generator?
Isaac?
Yeah. Didn't he say something about... I didn't understand his science talk. He was saying about things and stuff, and he's trying to find them all. Maybe he knows how to find them all. If they're not here. He didn't seem like he was dead. He didn't think he was dead.
No.
Okay, this is good news.
I mean,
This is great.
whatever
Everyone's
happened
not
to
dead.
all four of us, and I think Isaac and Philip too, basically everybody we've met so far, whatever happened to us happened to all of us. We're all connected somehow, and we all got here in some way.
Okay. So then you're saying there's a place that we can still get to, and everyone else is there.
Yeah, maybe if there's a way to go back.
Something that, as you're saying this out loud, that kind of starts to add up in your head a little bit. Roll your brains for me, difficulty 12.
I've been thinking so hard. My ears have been bleeding. 10. What did you say it was?
You have 2 left.
Yeah, alright, I'm gonna do it.
As you're saying that, and you say, we all have to be connected, you remember in that file, there was the information about the first experiment, the mayor's son, and maybe how you were all connected has to do with that facility, and maybe everyone you've seen so far all have something to do with that facility.
It's only that we just gotta figure it out. We just gotta get home.
Bert,
This is good. This is good. Just don't just
remember when you wanted to go back to that place? The facility that burned down?
Yeah, but everyone said no.
I know, because You know, adults can get scared too. But I think we're ready now. If
You want to
you're
go back now?
I mean, we should I have this. It's starting to make sense now. Look at this file on Mayor Wolf's son. He was the first
I instantly go for
experiment.
the post-it note that's like in my pocket.
Do you pull it out, or do you just kind of grab it?
I'm listening to the rest she's saying.
It says he was the first experiment. He escaped and survived. And he has the ability to pass through unattended.
Oh.
Pass through. Like,
As you flip the page to possibly read more, there's a picture. Of a boy, younger. The picture appears to be taken years ago. He's bald and has very red, flushed skin. And you recognize this face immediately. It kind of takes you back. It hits you like a truck in the chest.
That's when I pull out like the post-it note and I just kind of
wait, what is this?
just looking at the it doesn't matter anymore.
No, wait, what? Clearly
You know
brought
what?
it up
No,
for a reason.
it's fine. I crumple it up.
Hey, give that to me, and I'll try to snatch it from him.
Do you want her to snatch it? Do you let her? Or do you
I
want her to
don't.
roll?
I don't think
So we
she's
roll off?
stable.
Roll off then.
With
Both of you roll your. I'm gonna have you both roll your flight against each other.
Okay.
I'll see.
I got 3.
I got a 3. No, I got a 3 because I'm -1 because I'm carrying too much shit. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
It's equal.
Roll again, or
Roll again.
I got a 2.
I got a 5.
You snatch it out of his hand.
And I
Look, no, you don't want to. It doesn't matter. It doesn't
This
matter.
rate, honestly, Scott would probably have told all of us what you were thinking anyway, so might as well find out. Come on. And I open it up and I read it. What does it say?
It's in regards to a boy that the police have been tasked to find that had gone missing. Everyone was looking for him. Had physical disabilities.
Where
Well,
did you get this?
I was looking through the police files that are in the car that you guys took.
Yeah?
And,
Like with the map and everything?
yeah. So I just don't want to tell Lucas this because Lucas is like off, like doing you're in the kitchen, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think. Look, he tried to attack us, so I think the lobster. I think the thing we encountered, and I just kind of point at the 2. I think that was the mayor's son. I just don't I don't want to tell Lucas because he thinks there's already a lot going on and he just doesn't need that. He lost his sister. Look, I just walk away.
Put the files away.
Okay. You come back down from your room. Lucas, you kind of make your way back into the center of the hall. I'm going to take this quick moment to remind everyone we're really close to our goal. I would love to hit the second goal because it'll make another rumor come true. The rumor that just came true is the one about Mylin's father, so thank you for that. And I would love to make another rumor true. So let's hit it.
Let's hit it.
We don't have much time.
Also, we're gonna give away a book.
Yes. But more importantly, I want this rumor to come true. I really do.
Uh-oh.
Um,
When the GM smiles.
Yeah, that's not good.
so you all come back down together. You have this newfound information. Question is, group, Where do you go from here? You haven't heard from Scott, except for when you lit up your powers.
I'm not about to do that again.
Do we have energy?
You do. You have 11.
Oh. I'm gonna... Okay.
All right. We have a
Guys.
lot of information here now.
I think
What?
we have to go back to the facility. It's the only way we're gonna find the equipment to try and get back home.
Why do you think we need to go back there?
What's gonna help us in town?
But wait,
We can either go to Isaac or we can go to the facility or we can do both. But there's nothing here to help us.
but I think it might be a good idea to do both. Look at this. And I'm going to pull up Isaac's file and I'm going to look specifically for if he has a special ability. Like everybody else.
He was exhibiting extreme levels of intellect. Unprecedented for his age. Unknown, untapped energy source.
Let's take him his stupid generator and see if he can help us.
I think...
Wait, did we already took that too?
No. You have not.
We gotta find Lucas's sister. We have to. We can't just leave her here.
Guys,
If
I'm
we're
pretty
good.
sure she's back in the world of the living and somehow we're not.
What if...
But we didn't.
And if she's here, I wouldn't really worry about it too much because guess what? I don't think we're alive anymore. So it's probably best if she's not here.
No, I think I know what's going on. I think my mom would say that Jesus was going to come someday and he was going to take all the believers and all the people that have been good.
You
and I think that we're what's left. And if I know anything about myself and Tammy, we're definitely the two in our family that wouldn't get taken.
Wait, what is that thing that got called? What's it called again? Revelation? What? It begins with an R.
The rapture.
I don't know.
you
and
think we
that's-
got raptured?
I think so. I think that because the week before we were involved with some bad stuff, and we did some bad stuff. But you know
so
what?
you
I
think my dad, and those scientists that were doing experiments on us got raptured, but we didn't?
maybe they're here.
Hey, mate. Come on, Lynn.
But it's okay because I think that I've always thought that I don't want to go to a place like that because those people are boring. I mean, being good all the time.
We didn't get raptured.
I think we're gonna have a better time here anyway. I don't like the rest of my family.
Okay, Lucas. Let's just stick together, all right? And keep going on adventures.
Have
Adventures.
adventures. Yeah.
We're having adventures. Lynn, we're having adventures. I give her like the adult eye.
Rapturing adventures.
Yeah, and definitely still alive adventures.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No,
I just roll my eyes and walk out the door.
I mean, weren't you
Wait.
eating a sandwich? You ate like a sandwich like 20 times.
Yeah, I was pretty hungry.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it is
Wait.
kind of cool.
Wait, Mylin.
let's go,
Wait,
guys.
hold on.
What?
We haven't heard from Scott in a while. And the last time we heard from Scott was when Malika used her power.
Maybe Scott got raptured.
Will you just try and fly in your house where it's safe
What time of day is it now?
and you're not attached to a
Middle
chair
of the night.
so
I'm
we
just
can
gonna
see
try
how
and
far
fly
you can fly?
Outside instead.
Oh my.
And I,
This
like,
is
walk
why I
out
don't
onto
come
my
here
landing.
anymore. And I like push over another thing and I'm like walking out. Yeah.
And like I want to like sassy step out of the door and like as I'm going see if I can like make flight happen to like punctuate my words.
Okay. It's going to be an energy token of 1.
Sure.
Roll 2d4s, difficulty of 5.
Why can't I put stupid dice? 4, 5.
Okay.
Nice.
You walk out the door, stomp your foot, and propel yourself up into the air. As you start flying up. Holy shit, what's happening? Oh, fuck! Oh, I'm in a woman's body. Oh, shit. Oh, Mylin, hey,
Don't make
what's up?
it. Why? Oh God.
Are we
make this
flying?
so weird. Yes, we are definitely flying.
You're flying!
We all hear this, right?
No,
They got that special
they
link.
got that
Just,
special bond.
well, also, whenever he was in your head, they couldn't hear that either. Where have you been? Where has everybody been?
We keep trying to talk to you, but you don't answer when we try to talk to you.
I'm trying to talk to you and nobody answers me.
The only time you can seem to hear us or be able to contact us is when we use our abilities.
Really?
Yeah, it's really weird. I'm like still holding on to my bag.
I wonder if it has anything to do with that thing getting closer.
I don't know, but what is that thing? Like,
I don't know, I can hear it.
Is that like if you're inside us, is that thing inside our heads? Is it like burrowing in our heads? Do I have a brain tumor or a worm or something and I'm gonna die, or maybe
I don't
I'm
know.
already dead?
Maybe I'm not a fucking rocket scientist. Shit.
What do we do about? What do you think we should do about it?
I don't know.
I guess we should see how far I can fly away from the group.
Okay. Where you want to go?
Maybe where that kid Isaac was in the woods.
So you're just kind of right now hovering over your mansion. You all see in the dark her and then just fly away towards the woods.
Do I still see
But
the light?
you do.
Guys,
Come on.
we gotta follow her. Come on, let's get in the
I know
car.
where she's going, or I can
Wait,
follow her.
All right, let's go in the car. You navigate. I drive.
That's why we needed to
Lucas,
do it
get in the car.
inside the house. This is. Oh, she's the worst. Okay.
So you hop in the car, and you all are following. Bert, you're kind of directing the general direction of the light. You come to the spot in the woods where the shack was. You're kind of hovering up above it, and you see a light on inside and movement.
Hey, Isaac. Weird kid.
Do you land and go talk to him, or are you
Nope.
still flying up in the air?
Still flying.
Okay.
Like, I'd
Oh,
say
this
like
is
a
gonna
10
freak
foot.
that kid the fuck out.
I mean, that's fine.
You see the movement stop inside the shack as the door opens and the light kind of gleams out as Isaac steps out, and he's kind of looking around, and he's holding his stick. And he's
Hey,
walking around.
hey, I'm not a pinata. No, no.
I mean, you're up in the air. You're
Okay,
not,
I was like, no.
You're looking down at him. What the fuck? What? Mylin?
Yeah, I guess I can fly. But
I guess you can.
we got your generator and that other. Yeah.
Where's my generator?
It's back in my house. We have it in the car, but I will get the rest of them and we'll get it for you. It's on its way, or it will be on its way. Like, just give me a minute.
Is your nose bleeding? I need you to roll your grit for me. Difficulty of 10.
My grit's a D8. How many tokens do I have?
You have 5.
I'm gonna use 4 of them to make.
Okay.
that.
You do it. Okay. You manage to hold yourself up, but it's getting a little bit more difficult. You feel yourself getting weaker the longer you stay up in the air.
Okay, maybe this isn't worth it. And I'll land.
So you come down to the ground as Isaac lowers his stick. I was wondering if you were ever going to make it back here. It's quite lonely out here.
Yeah, I mean, you're in the middle of the woods. That's pretty reasonable. We tried to go to that psychic lady's house, and she wasn't there. Her weird son was.
Philip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know him?
He doesn't remember me.
Do you know him?
I have memories of people.
What kind of memories? I don't understand.
Bad ones.
I don't understand. Like, did he do something to you?
Not him. Anyway, you said you guys almost have
Yeah.
generator?
Yeah, we got one from the police station. I have to go get the others. It's in the car. But do you think? Look, do you know? Are we dead?
I think it'd be better if we were.
Are we not dead? What's happening?
No. We are, sideways. Parallel. Next to. Just a little bit over. The mirror.
How did we get here? And how do we go home?
Do you have bad memories too?
Like, what kind of bad memories?
I thought it was the memories that brought me here. Or
Is there anything, like, I try to think back and
what I built.
what did you build?
I wanted the memories to go away. I didn't think it would actually work. I don't know if it did. I don't remember turning it on.
What did you do?
I don't know if I did it. Okay?
Okay.
You're here too. Maybe you did it.
I don't know, maybe. We don't know. I don't know how, if I did.
Did you find the rest of the town?
I mean, kind of. Not. They're all there. We're the ones that are missing. It's not the town that's missing, it's us.
At this point, the rest of you start walking up in the woods. You're carrying the generator with you. Who's there?
What we
Isaac, it's us.
Lucas.
Yeah,
Start thinking of a name, like a superhero name.
I'm on it.
I know Isaac's last name now too, because I've seen the file, right?
Sure. I mean,
Isaac
tell me what
Anderson. No, I wrote it down.
Newton. Yeah, actually, it
Oh.
was already said.
All right. Isaac,
mm-hmm.
we brought the generator.
Okay.
Looks like you two were catching up.
That's all I needed.
Yeah, so maybe
Wait,
next
wait, wait,
time,
wait. Needed
don't like
for what?
fly off.
I mean, I just want to see how far I could go.
Here, wheel it around the back.
Okay.
Just, you'll see an outlet back there. Plug it in.
Wait. Before
Yeah,
we plug it
sure.
in, what are we powering up? Wait.
Poke my head back. That's a good point.
Well, I'm trying to get back.
He's trying to help us get home.
Didn't he say he'd let us inside if we brought this back?
Yeah, come on in.
Okay.
Yeah. Here. Come on.
All right.
As you walk inside this shack, you see it's lined with cables all the way through. Pieces of stripped equipment all over the place. And now that you understand the way this world works, This equipment, these things he stripped apart, had to have already been here. Had to have already been torn apart.
Hey, Isaac.
Yeah.
When you try to change things in the world, do they just go back? Like, if you were trying to eat a sandwich, would they just disappear?
I haven't tried.
Or, like, go back outside. Try to break the branch on that tree.
Okay. He gets excited as he runs out. He breaks it and throws it on the ground and looks up, and the branch is still there. Oh.
Is it something to do with the fog?
No, I'm right. We're sideways. Parallel, adjacent, next to. Did you see anyone in town?
Yeah.
Yeah, we told you we ran to Philip.
No, who'd you see in town?
Philip, we also ran into your sister, right?
No, that's not what I mean. Did you see the town?
Yeah. Kind of.
I did.
You did? What'd you see?
Nobody else here did, but I saw it. It was daytime, even though it's nighttime right now.
No, it wasn't.
Right?
It was exactly
Oh,
the
okay.
same.
It was exactly the same, but I can do this thing where I light everything up, and when I turned it on, everybody was going about their day as normal. A regular guy smoking a cigarette outside the laundromat. A new guy working at the video rental store, but it wasn't Philip.
Tell him about the thing you saw at the video store.
Oh. And I saw this canister.
Okay.
They're just like collecting money, like donations, at the video store for Philip's funeral. Like he had died.
But he's here. No, they're not, but that's we're like Philip. I remember Philip. I don't remember you four, but I remember Philip.
Topside. They think we've all died.
Well, the dumb ones do. The ones from my memories probably don't. They probably know where we are,
What memories?
but they need us to find us.
Isaac, what memories?
The experiments.
Up at the, and I kind of point in the direction of like the
Facility.
facility.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. I don't remember it, but I get flashes every once in a while. Faces. I go to the video store sometimes and I just stare at Philip hoping he'll recognize me, but he doesn't.
Wait, Isaac, are these your memories?
Do you think there's someone else's?
It sounds like whatever thing was connected, all of them, maybe we got a residual splash off from that flashlight, or, I mean,
Flashlight. What do you mean flashlight?
This one kid, we threw a flashlight, and this one kid disappeared, and now he's in our heads. And maybe he's dead.
What did the light look like?
It's blue.
what does that mean to you, Isaac?
I without looking, he kind of quickly starts plugging some things in. And then he runs around to the back and he plugs in the generator.
Sure.
And you hear brrrr run up as he runs back in. I'll show you. As he hits this button on the generator, and everything in front of you turns to white. As you look down at your hands, you start to see through them. As they move, they kind of ghost their image around you,
Like the people in the town?
like the people in the town. And you stop. And this all black space standing next to you.
What the fuck?
Oh.
And we are going to end it right
shit.
there.
Is this the portal to hell?
Maybe that's what came true at 1,000. Because we just hit our goal right when we ended. So the next rumor that comes true is Isaac just opened a portal to hell.
I told you we should have given it to him. God damn it.
Maybe the only way home is through, Bert.
Thank you guys so much
Thank
for
you
your
guys.
contributions.
That was a good one.
I am going to let
good.
all the tokens from this week build on to next week because
Good.
I know a lot of people gave tokens right at the end,
Yeah.
and you're going to need them
Yep.
Oh,
once you find out where that blue light came from.
Yeah, I was a little less rolly this time, so. Good
You
to-
were. Malika rolled a lot.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah.
I rolled very well.
You did. You did. So, if the mods want to get a giveaway started, we are giving away this copy of Kids on Bikes, sweet, signed by the cast, and we'll throw it in a thumper box with some more goodies. I don't want everyone to forget. Thank you all so much. So much
Yeah.
for seeing our goal. Somebody in the chat just said, I thought this was role-playing. It is role-playing. It's all make-believe.
Yeah.
for
I'm
instance,
playing.
Was a 12-year-old.
Also, I'm playing a character named Bert, so it's completely a different role playing.
Thank you guys so much for helping us get to our goal right there at the end. Everything that happens from that and all of your evidence, as you've seen, will come into play.
Good.
It's really fun incorporating the stuff you guys throw and making it a part of the show. So thank you all so much. As I said,
I was gonna say I'm playing under the assumption that everything that we're encountering is chat, and that you haven't made
pretty
up
much,
anything. And
almost
it's-
100%.
And
That's
it's really
awesome.
dope.
It's awesome.
It's really sick.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like your
I
father,
I didn't know
everything.
that stuff was chat. And
I made up the whole tunnel underneath. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff like hole and the tunnel stuff like that I'm just making up as we go to try to tie
Sure.
together the things the chat are giving us.
Yeah.
To try to make it somehow all loop together.
Sure.
Having a secret government facility helps, so thanks for giving us that at the very beginning, Bert. It really helps. So this is definitely collaborative storytelling at its absolute most pure.
Yeah,
super
I
super
love it.
collaborative.
It's dope.
I have a question.
Yes.
Were they all supposed to have powers?
All the people that were, maybe you'll find out.
No.
Man, we were
brains, roll brains.
we were really close to Empire Strikes Back being a bad movie in this universe.
You wanted that so bad. You
thought
were
that would've been
trying
amazing.
so
You almost
hard.
had enough tokens to make it work, and what I love
yeah.
is no one offered to help you with tokens on that one.
No.
I didn't want it to work. I
no.
wanted it to be a fun joke that my character thinks it's a bad movie because he's 12, and he probably would like it, but
See, I
just didn't
thought,
understand it.
because I had already told you how many tokens you had, you were trying to do something you knew would succeed because you could give that many tokens towards it.
yeah.
I thought he was going with the whole Lando was going to be Harvey Dent or Billy
Yeah.
D. Williams. So
Yeah.
I was just trying to.
Yeah, there
lean
was
that.
a lot that we could have done with it.
Yeah. You know what? This guy would never be in a Batman movie.
Yeah, this guy would never play.
Wait, I actually heard he. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah. So, thank you all so much. Congratulations, Freak Jezid Hara. Congratulations for your win. We will sign this and send it off. It's an amazing book. And thank you all so much. Coming up next is Perception Check.
Yeah.
Okay, I have some secret news for you guys.
What?
And I can do this because we're on headsets and I know they can't hear us in the back. Chunky
watching
Cucumber
the broadcast.
contacted us before. No, they're probably working. Usually they work for the show. Chunky Cucumber contacted us before and said they were taking over incentives tonight, and Ryan doesn't know. So Ryan thinks it's going to be a normal show, but Chunky Cucumber have reached out to us, the producers, and said that they're taking over incentives and it's now their show, and that Ryan doesn't get to say anything.
This is amazing.
So it will be, I'm sure, very normal Outbreak Undead tonight.
Yep.
So stick around for that. You have puppets playing Outbreak Undead in 20 minutes. Thank you guys so much. This has been a real blast. Make sure to hit up our Discord and
I'll be in there right after.
Yeah,
the show.
and let us know what you think of the episode. And thank you guys so much for helping us build this amazingly fun story.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.